And this afternoon, President Trump hosts Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy at the White House. The high-stakes sit-down also comes a day after a phone call between President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin, more than 3 years into his country's war with Ukraine, a war President Trump is trying to end. Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is making the most of his latest trip to Washington. Ahead of his sit-down this afternoon with President Trump, he met with U.S. defense contractors and the U.S. Secretary of Energy.
We are thankful for these contacts, and also we spoke about the companies who can bilaterally also help with some technically with some things.
Zelenskyy is expected to push the White House for more advanced weapons, including long-range Tomahawk missiles, which Russia says would be a major escalation. While President Trump has previously said he would consider it, he said this on Thursday after a 2.5-hour phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
We need Tomahawks for the United States of America, too. We have a lot of them, but we need them. They're very accurate, they're very good, but we need them, too. So I don't know what we can do about that.
President Trump also said he and Putin agreed to meet in Hungary potentially in the coming weeks. It would be the second in-person meeting between the leaders in recent months. But after the summit in Alaska, Russia's attacks on Ukraine only escalated.
Why do you think a second meeting with Putin now will yield different results?
Well, I think Alaska actually set a stage, and that wasn't very long ago, but it set a stage.
President Zelenskyy says a barrage of drone strikes this week targeted energy and civilian infrastructure in Ukraine, terrorizing life in the country.
Now, Senate Majority Leader John Thune said Thursday the time has come to move ahead with a bipartisan bill to impose sanctions on Russia. When asked about the comment, President Trump said this may not be the right time for sanctions.